What's up, bread lovers? This is a very exciting day. We have a new addition to the micro bakery. This has been a long time coming, but I'm happy to say that we're finally going to set up our new Simply Bread oven. In this video, we're gonna unbox, take a look at, and bake our first bread in the Simply Bread oven. I don't wanna waste any time because I'm super excited to use this thing, so let's go check it out. I've got this in the box in the garage. I can't wait to get this thing. Let's go check it out. All right, we're ready to go. Simply Bread oven shipped right to my door. We're gonna pop this thing open, see what's inside, unbox it, set it up, and hopefully there's enough time to bake our first bread. I actually can't really do this by myself, so I got a whole team here, and we're gonna get it open. So he's got, it's just that, it's like,
I think at least one of the sizes.
it's okay. So inside, it looks like we've got the toolkit here, the accessory, the boards for firing.
Where's the hammer?
Looks like we just need to pop the side walls off of this and we should be good to go. The good thing is not a lot of assembly required. We're just gonna unbox it, unwrap it. We can set it up right away. A few years ago, I was out in Long Beach, California, and I got to use the Simply Bread oven. You can check that video out, it's on my channel, but now we're gonna use it in my own micro bakery. So we're gonna talk a little bit about what it is, how to use it, how to set it up. Next step is we're going to unwrap it and we're gonna move it downstairs. You can see here, beautiful logo, Simply Bread oven. All right, so we've got this thing unwrapped. You can see inside, it's come with the accessories pack. So we've got trays for baking. They sent me some banetones. There's the stones in here. We've got the sill pats. So these are silicone pats for firing the bread. It'll save us parchment waste. More banetones, they really hooked me up this time. So we can bake a lot of bread. I don't know what that is, but cool. There's the, oh, that's a little Allen key. This is a huge upgrade for me. The baking capacity here, we can probably fit 4 to 6 loaves depending on the size. I make quite big loaves, 900 to a kilo. So I'm hopeful that we can fit 4 in there at once, and this is going to reduce my baking time by about 1/3. I'll be able to output way more and share beautiful bread with the community. So let's take this downstairs, plug it in, and get it going. So the Simply Bread oven is really heavy. I've got a team here to help me move it. They're all gonna get some free bread, probably some pizza, but we're gonna use these straps. So this is to move something extremely heavy, and it's gonna help reduce the weight, the back pain, and all of that. We remove the stones from the oven just to reduce the weight of moving it, and we'll place them back in after. I might go eat a sandwich and let them put it up, and I'll see you in half an hour.
It's working smartly.
Working smart. Turmeric sourdough, pumpkin seed, sunflower seed, new bread we've been working on. This one's gonna drop on the channel soon, and by the time you see this video, it might already be live. This is why you have a bread group with lots of awesome people in it, because you help them out, and when you need help, they'll help you out. Back of the oven, we're gonna put it in first. You can see you've got a little Ethernet cable here, Simply Bread oven serial number, and we're just gonna put this close to the back corner, plug it in with the stones, and get it going. All right, we just got the oven on. I don't have it on the stand yet, but I can't wait to use it. Quite easy to turn on. You can see we haven't put the stones in it yet, and we've got the steam adjustment here. We've got the oven off, on with the light, and we can also turn off the heating elements, and then here we can control the temperature. You can see it's all digital here, temperature, set points, you've got Wi-Fi. We're gonna connect it to the Wi-Fi, we're gonna set this thing up. So we want the stones to cure to get any excess moisture out of the stones so they don't crack. So what we've done is we've turned this on and we're gonna let it run for a couple hours before we put any bread in it. It's gonna take about 90 minutes to heat up to get a bit of that extra moisture out. We'll probably go for 2 hours and then we'll fire our first round of bread. So the oven's ready to fire. We let it run for about 2 hours at 500 Fahrenheit just to get any excess moisture out of the stones. I've got 12 breads in front of me. This probably isn't the smartest thing to fill the oven on the first bake. By filling the oven, I'll really get to see if there's any temperature fluctuations in order to calibrate the heating elements after for the second bake. Boards and the silicone pad come with the accessories kit from Simply Bread oven. Makes it super easy to slide them in the oven, no parchment paper. So I'm just gonna flip these breads, and actually my first time placing it on these pads, so I'm just gonna adjust that. I think 4 will fit in here. It's gonna be, they're gonna get close when they rise, but I wanna maximize what's going in the oven. I should mention that the bread is a pistachio dough, pistachio sourdough. So there's a pistachio paste mixed into the dough towards the end of the mixing, and then I've added white chocolate sour cherries or tart cherries and and roasted pistachios. And actually 4 fits on these trays perfectly if I just angle them. My first one, I maybe, you know, didn't do the best job of that, but that's what I'm here for, is to learn. So I'm now going to score the breads, cut them for expansion, and then I'm gonna take them downstairs. In the future, I'll take the trays downstairs in front of the oven. It's just easier to show on video everything out on the table. So let's score them and we'll get them fired in the oven. Ah, new blade is a dream. All right, these doughs feel awesome. Let's take these downstairs and get them in the oven. We're gonna fire the bread now. We're gonna pre-steam the oven. So I'm gonna just press this button, give it 2 seconds of steam. You hear the beep, you can hear the steam injected. So we're gonna just load the chamber with a bit of steam, fire the bread, and then we'll steam it again for 5 seconds. I'm now gonna use this to put the steam to 5 seconds. There we go. And I have the oven at 500 degrees, but by opening the door, it'll come down a little bit. And we're gonna shut the heating element off to allow the bread to expand and rise to its full potential. Eventually, I'm definitely gonna have to get a stand for this, but I can't wait, and I just wanna put the bread in. Now this is my first time firing here, so hopefully, yeah, easy with the board. Not as easy because the oven's down low, but that's okay. Oh, this is easy actually. Once I do it, like for the first time, if it's this easy, this is gonna be a dream to bake in. I can already tell. All right, so now we're gonna close the door. Press this again, 5 more seconds. You see it count down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now it's fully loaded with steam. We're gonna turn the heating element off and we're gonna leave this. I'm gonna think it's probably gonna take about 20 minutes. Set a timer, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna open the damper on the side and release the steam. So the breads are almost done. They look pretty good, they rose. I didn't realize this even though it's very clear in the Simply Bread Oven video. I just wasn't paying attention. When the oven is in bake mode, you can steam inject, but when the oven is in this mode, the steam doesn't go. So I fired the bread and I was having trouble adding steam. So it took me a few minutes and I didn't get as enough steam as I wanted into the oven, but the bread still rose and you can see they still are starting to get an ear. They might be a bit less shiny than I'd like them. They still look pretty good though, so that just shows you how good this oven is, because if they still look that good and I kind of only half steam them, then only up from here. All right, so I think the breads are done. We're gonna take a look, they look good. All right, a lip here to pull these out. You should probably wear gloves when you do this. And there we go. All right, I would say these look awesome for first bake in here. They definitely could use a little bit more steam, but that's my fault. I mean, that still looks pretty good. So overall, I'd say, you know, my first bake was a success. I probably should have done a simpler bread, you know, but I just wanted to push myself, and the bread looks good. The oven's gonna be awesome to work with, and I can't wait to share more of my baking journey with all of you. I'm gonna eat some pistachio cherry bread. If you're interested in a Simply Bread Oven and you have questions, feel free to send me a DM or an email. You can also reach out to the people at Simply Bread Oven, tell them I sent you, and anyone that uses my referral will get free shipping and a free accessories pack, which is pretty cool of them to offer that. So see you in the next video.